Well, Fox Carolina Investigates the series of events before the tragic death of an 8-year-old Greenville County student. 6 months ago, Leonel Cervantes ran from his classroom at Bells Crossing Elementary School. Sadly, he drowned in a pond less than a mile away. The Fox Carolina investigative reporter Grace Runkle has uncovered new details today about what led up to this tragic situation. Grace.
Well, Leonel, also known as Leo, was an 8-year-old boy on the autism spectrum. The case file we got from the Greenville County Sheriff's Office says Leo had a history of running away from his teachers, but in the past, the farthest he went was the gazebo by the playground.
The case file shows Leo tried to leave his classroom several times on September 12, 2024, at one point knocking over a barrier in front of the door, like the one in this photo. The 2 other students in class were taken to a different room. Leo's teacher told law enforcement she had to put him in a restraint. He would then calm down. Documents go on to show when she started filling out the paperwork to document the restraint, Leo ran again, wedging himself between the door and the barrier. The teacher moved the barrier to get Leo out, but he opened the door and ran. At 11:03, security camera footage shows Leo running through the hallway. He slowed down when a teacher asked what he was doing, then laid on the floor. Leo's teacher caught up with him then. That's when records show Leo got up and ran away again. The detective's report says, "I asked her why she didn't pick him up to escort him back to the classroom. She explained that Leo was not in distress nor a harm to himself or others, which is part of the criteria that need to be met to touch a student." Surveillance video then shows Leo running out a side door to the courtyard, then toward the playground and up a hill. The report says the camera loses sight of Leo as he nears a white fence. The school resource officer says in his report that's when he got in his car, hoping to cut Leo off on Rosa Lane. But he doesn't see Leo. Back at the school, a nurse says she lost sight of him in the tall grass beyond the fence. By 11:10, just 7 minutes later, canines are on the way. Drones launched at 11:35. 11:52, the fire department responds with additional manpower. At 12:23, a woman calls saying she saw a boy matching Leo's description running on Lake Lennox Drive toward the pond, about 45 minutes before she called. She later tells a deputy she found it odd and thought to herself that the child should be in school. She then continued with her day. Deputies then knock on doors in the area asking neighbors if they saw anything or captured something on surveillance video. Calls start to come in, all false sightings. Meanwhile, multiple canines track Leo's scent to the pond. At 3:15, they found Leo's body in the water.
And all of that happened within just 4 hours. And we also requested the surveillance video, but the district denied us that request. But we were able to see descriptions of the video a detective included in the incident report. Grace Runkle, Fox Carolina News.
Well, first